The Grands, the oldest championship in our beloved sport of bicycle motocross. It's the place where dreams can come true and where legends are made. It brings out the best racers and puts them on the greatest test. Will you make it through the gauntlet? Will you be standing victorious? Welcome to the 2017 USA BMX Grand National, the greatest race on earth.
Coming at you out of this first semi-main, rolling at you on the 197 bike, getting it done out of Australia. We got Matt Kaversky on the 243 bike out of the Netherlands. We have Justin Kim on the 271 bike, get it done for Factory Yes out of Chapel Hill, North Carolina. We have Cameron the Dirt Devil Moore on the 159 bike, get it done out of Australia for Throwdown. Hayden Fletcher on the 697 bike out of Hungary. We got Benis Bukai on the 112 bike, get it done out of Rock Hill, South Carolina for Supercross BMX. KJ Romero on the 690 bike out of France. We got Theo Chappelle, and on the 268 bike out of Greener, South Carolina for Factory Tackle Box, Christopher White.
All right, here we go. This, if we're in the stands right now, we tell everybody, shh, and wait for the gate to drop. And bam, gate goes down. Moto number 1, A Pro, coming on the inside. We're looking for Kinman and Chappelle coming around that first turn. Looks like it's going to be Theo Chappelle leading the way up front. Kinman back there in the 2. Australia, Matt Kraveski in that 3. And we're looking for Throwdown colors of Hayden Fletcher in that 4th spot. But we got a good battle. What do we got, Kevin?
Well, we got Chappelle on the top side. He gets clean through that decision maker. Kim sitting on that 2 spot as they bring it on back around the home slice. Down that hip turn, it's going to go Chappelle, Kim, and 1 and 2 as they score them up the first 2 spots. The top 4 going in out of that semi-main.
Oh man, that was a tight one. That definitely was a tight one. Coming in moto number 12. Oh, I'm sorry, moto number 2. We got Eddie Clerté doing it for Sun Bicycles coming out of France. The 462 out of Australia, Max Cans. 107 on the plate, doing it for Speed Pedalers, USA, Elijah Juan Davis. Doing it for Gordy's Bicycles out of Mesa, Arizona, Lane Gaynor. Tristan Tour de Biza from Yes BMX out of Paris, France. Then we got USA rider Jordan Miranda for Factory Free Agent, doing it for the Bakersfield crew. And another rider out of Japan, Daichi Yamaguchi for Yes BMX. And Asuma Nakai, Daylight, another Japanese rider. We got an international field on this one, Kevin.
Oh, yeah, this is going to be a good one. You can't count out Elijah Juan Davis sitting in the inside for Speed Pedalers. He's had some good laps today, too.
All right, who are we looking for on this one?
Oh, I think it's going to be a good one here. We can see if Elijah Juan can get off the gate. He can pull it on forward as that gate comes down. Here he comes down into turn number 1. Oh, that lead rider looks like they got it running out of the corner right now on the point. Looks like it is going to be that 462. That's going to be Cans. Cans up top. He's got it rolling on around. He's going to take that right side all day long as he takes and punches it up over that decision maker. Cans on the point.
We got Max Cans lead the way out of Australia. We got Eddie Clerté in that 2. Elijah Juan Davis in the 3. It looks like it's going to be Yes BMX colors in that 4th place position. At the line, we got Max Cans leading the way, and it looks like Lane Gaynor is just going to miss out on that one.
Oh, that was a good battle as they got going down that front side straightaway. It's about being smooth, as you would know, getting over top of those jumps. You know, you're taking a few laps around the track, so, you know, as they get on up down that front side straightaway, we're going to have the Vet Pro coming up.
Christian Besserine has dominated Vet Pro since he entered in 2012, winning 4 out of 5 cups in the class. Dr. Holeshot certainly knows how to win, especially when it counts. This year he's got some serious competition from Michael Weatherford, who is not afraid of anyone once the gate drops. Can he put a stop to Christian's winning ways? The first title chase of the evening starts here.
Oh, man, it's going to be good. You can feel that Vet Pro title chase, and it looks like they're both in the same semi together. Who do we got in this first Vet Pro semi?
On this first one, coming at you on the 57 bike, we got Corey Stafford for DK Bicycles. On the 100 bike for Throwdown, we got Christian Besserine. On the 70 bike, get it done out of San Antonio, Texas, Howard Johnson. The 8 bike, we're going to have Michael Weatherford for J&R Bicycles. The 24 bike for Aurora, Colorado, we got Jesse Burks. On the 11 bike, getting it done out of Orlando, Florida, we got Rocky Luciano. The 48 bike, get it done out of Pflugerville, Texas, Jason Crouch. And on the 44 bike, out of Medellin, Colombia, Alexander Rico.
Oh, there we go. This is going to be a good one. We've got another international affair with some riders coming all over, as well as a track operator out of the Austin, Texas crew in the inside. But I'm going to be looking for, obviously, Christian, Weatherford, and I think Stafford is going to be my top 3, and this one I'm going to pick.
Yeah, so, absolutely.
All right, it looks like everybody's standing up, getting ready. Nerves are high. Let's see what we got. All right, bam, gate goes down one more time. Coming down that first straightaway, throw down colors one more time. It's going to be Dr. Holshot leading the way in and out of that first turn. We got Dr. Holshot, Christian Besserine up front, Mike Weatherford in the 2, and DK Bicycles, Corey Stafford in that 3. But here comes the decision maker. 2 guys going in, everybody else going the other way.
Oh, yeah, Besserine getting clean around the top side with Weatherford as they bring it back. You can see that is such an advantage if you can get clean. As Besserine and Weatherford bring it on back, it looks like it is going to be Stafford trying to hold on as he went to the left. He'll grab a spot. Oh, and at the line, it looked tight for that 4th spot. We'll have to see what they come up with.
Oh, yeah, that was a tight one, but it was kind of exactly what we called. 2 guys going through the pro section. They easily are going to walk into the main event, and the race right now is for that 3 and 4. And in the gate, next gate, Moto number 2, Vet Pros. We got your national number 6, TNT, Tim Knipe doing it for Primal BMX. We got Tygo Diaz out of Georgia, the number 12, James Carter, number 66, Supercross BMX, Kent Fallon, 43, Benjamin Powell for ABC Detailing, national number 10, Zachary Barron for Factory Free Agent, Regilo Aprecido from Spain, and the national number 22 of Byron Patterson for Factory Pickle Juice.
Oh, yeah, this is going to be a good run down the track. Now, Knipe had some great laps today. You know he's going to take it to the right side and put it through that decision maker, so we're going to see how this comes down. Now, fans at home, to those that you don't know, if you look right underneath the end, there's a light, and that's the exact same light that the riders are looking at the bottom of the starting hill. So as that starts to go, you can see the snap of the cadence and what they're doing coming off the gate. So that's something that they got up there for you at home, so you can see what the riders are looking at when they react to the gate.
So we can see who's late and not. All right, Kevin, I'm going to let you take this first part of this one. Let's see what we got.
We got Knipe. He's going to come out of that inside gate number 3. Looks like he's getting ready to go as that drops on down. Now he's got a little pop, but he's got some company coming down the outside. He gets into corner number 1. Supercross Colors coming on that 2 spot. That's going to be Fallon. Knipe and Fallon getting out on the go as they take it down that second straightaway. Little double manual up into turn number 2, the Tulsa turn, and there he goes through the decision maker.
Oh, here things split up. We're going to see TNT easily make it through this straightaway, and he's going to nab himself a spot in that main event. But what we got to look for is the 2, 3, and 4. Looks like we got Supercross Colors Ken Fallon, followed by James Carter in that 3 spot. It's going to come down the line for that 4 spot. Looks like it's going to be maybe another 10 on that one with Zachary Barron. I think that's who I'm going to call in that top 4. All right, so we're going to jump into our next pro title video.
It's been a long year for the 2 title contenders in the women's pro class. Brooke Crane dominated early, but was sidelined with an injury in May. Defending champion Elise Post got off to a slow start, but has been dominant from mid-year on. Both ladies have the potential to make history on Tulsa tonight. Brooke is fighting for the first pro title of her career, while Elise is attempting to better her former foe, Dominique Daniels, with her 6th pro title and 10th national title. Get ready, Tulsa. The final showdown of the year begins right now.
All right, there we go. Gates coming down, looking for it on the inside. It's going to be Brooke Crane, but Stephanie Hernandez with a nice big hole shot coming into that first turn. It's going to be Brooke Crane. Hollow Rockstar Colors leading the way, followed by Royalty BMX coming out of Venezuela with Stephanie Hernandez in that 2. Flying Felicia back there in the 3. Bailey Cortman rounding out that top 4. Bring it home, Kevin.
Well, we got Crane on the top side. Get it done for Hollow Pro Max, and she takes it around that backside. They're going to take that step double up into that last turn as they round that corner. Again, looking for the top top 4 to go on. We got Crane coming back at us with Hernandez. It's going to go Stancil and Corbin trying to hold on, going to pick up that final transfer in out of that first semi-main.
Oh, man, it looks like Zoe Fleming just missed the cut on that one. That one is going to be coming down to the wire for her. Unfortunately, she didn't make it, but we got the next moto locked and loaded, getting ready to go. And coming out of Chula Vista, California via Australia, your answer Renan, Lauren Reynolds, followed by GT Bicycles coming out of Utah, Sophia Foresta. We got Rachel Maida.
The pro title chase has come down to the final battle between 3 men. Reigning 2-time champion Joris Daudet, newly crowned world champion Corbin Sherrod, and Olympic gold medalist Connor Fields. Sherrod is the long shot of the group, but as we've seen in the past, anything can happen here at the Grands. Can Connor Fields become the first American champion of this decade? Or will Joris make history and become only the second man to ever win 3 titles in a row? It's time to drop the gate.
Oh my gosh, I had goosebumps listening to that. That was amazing. Like they said, this is the USA BMX Grand Nationals. Anything can happen in this title chase, and this proves it right here. Look up at this gate. The men's semi, we have some of your 3 biggest contenders lining up in gate 1, 2, and 3. Let's go through this first one. Coming out of gate number 1. Out of Henderson, Nevada, doing it for Chase Bicycles, your Olympic gold medalist. We got Connor Fields in gate number 2. 44 Supercross. Via Australia, Anthony Dean, other title contender. Red Bull Chase Colors out of gate number 3. Your current USA BMX number 1, Joris Daudet. Another Chase rider. Chase is stacking the deck. We got Roman Mahu on this one. 49 bike, Factory S Squared, Tori Nyhog. Coming out of France, doing it for Dig. We got Damien Godet. And we have the 380 bike of Anderson Philo. And coming out of the outside, another France rider on Sun Bikes, Amadou Mir.
Oh, they're getting set as they're setting it. The cadence getting ready to go. Gate snaps down, front side pull. Here it comes down the track on the inside. Looks like Dean and, oh yeah, Dean. He's got the whole shot. Gonna be Fields. Fields and Day on the punch. They're trying to take it. Looks like we dropped a couple as they take it on down the decision maker. It's gonna be Dean. Dean on the point. He's got Fields running.
Oh man, exactly what we wanted to see. Lean, mean Anthony Dean leading the way into that last corner, followed by a pack of Chase riders. It looks like it's gonna be Connor Fields, Joris Daudet, and Amadou Mir sneaking in there, and the title chase continues.
Looks like we've got ourselves that semi number 2 coming at you. We got the World 2 bike, Sylvian Andre rolling. The 24 bike, a Corbin Sherrod. Going to have the 279 bike, a Trent Jones getting it done out of New Zealand. We got the 313 bike out of the Netherlands. That's going to be Nikki Kieman. We got the World 8 bike rolling out of France. It's going to be Jeremy Rouchel. The 21 bike, get it done out of Santa Fe, California. That's going to be Sean Gain. The 54 bike, get it done out of Buda, Texas. That's Tanner Sebesta. And the 974 bike out of France. That's going to be Roman Maet.
Oh man, this is a good one. I'm looking for Sylvain Corbin on the inside. I'd love to see Sean Gain get in there as well. He's a local Chula Vista boy. He's putting in the hard work, always going fast. It might be his time to make it in here, but man, T-Bone, Tanner Sebesta, another quick rider. He knows what to do as well.
I think it's going to all come down to as they get set to go off the gate. You can hear the cadence starting to go. They're starting to pop up.
All right, everybody's standing up. And here we go, waiting for that call, waiting for the gate to drop. And the gate goes down. We saw those lights go off coming down the first straightaway. Look, we're looking for Neat coming from the inside, but your UCI world champion Corbin Sherrod leading the way out of the first turn. Neat Kimmin in that 2. We got Sylvain Andre in that 3. Trent Jones rounding out that top 4, and it's going to be a battle all the way to the finish line.
Oh yeah, here they go through that decision maker. Sherrod out in a hurry. He's not looking back. Kimmin and Andre battling it out as they take out that final turn, coming back home. It's going to be Sherrod, Andre, Kimmin, and a box ride coming through
of Trent Jones taking that 4th place. Oh, that was a tight one. We saw Corbin Sherrod. He's looking good for those main events. That was a phenomenal lap.
This is going to be moto number 1 of our Sidehack. Going to take 2 of them into a semi-main event. Got the Alto Wrecking Crew coming at you. Pistolisi in the crew. We got Factory Pickle Juice with Taylor and Wing. We got the Gladiators from Ghiatti and Ghiatti. And then last but not least, we got Neil and O'Connor getting ready on the outside as they get set for Moto 1 of Sidehack Racing.
So Neil and O'Connor, they must have no factory ride. Everybody else has a big sponsor supporting them. So we got our privateer team.
Oh, yeah, and you know, if you've never watched Sidehack Racing before, folks, you are going to be in for a treat. You got the main driver on there that's going to be doing the pedal power, and then you got the pusher and the passenger sitting on the side trying to help you pump on up and over.
All right, who do we got coming down the first straightaway? We're going to be looking for on the inside. Looks like that 91. Who do we got on that inside, Kevin? We don't even have those right numbers on here.
It looks like they got the Gladiators coming on at you on that front side. Ghiatti and Ghiatti. Oh, they got a little bit woolly and wild on that one. Then the Alto Wrecking Crew sitting on the 2 spot as the Gladiators going old school. Got that Roman look to them as they take it down that long backside. Alto Wrecking Crew, they're coming on. I don't know if you can get a Sidehack around as they take it into that last turn. Oh, looks like they might be losing part of their chariot.
Where was the pro section? I was waiting for one of them to hit the decision maker. Look at Alto coming through.
Oh, look at that move. No, shot, and the Gladiators are coming back. And the Factory Pickle Juice almost squeezed in. But the Gladiators and the Alto Wrecking Crew with a crisscross in the last corner. Going on.
Man, what a show in that last turn. Pickle Juice just mixing out. They were looking to make something happen. Looks like in this next moto, we got Factory Fall Risk Racing, Speed Peddlers. Who do we got in the rest of the group? Only one more rider. Shaz Fizzle and Anderson on that one.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to be coming at you as they get ready to go for the MM1.
Who do we got? Gate coming down. I'll let you take this one, Kevin.
Yeah, here they come down the track. Oh, that lead group almost tipping sideways. They got the MM1 sitting on that 2 spot as they bring it back at you down that second straightaway. Oh, they're rocking and rolling up on the top side. They got the no number, but I got to believe that's Factory Fall Risk Racing as they got the FFR on the front of the bike as they take it. Now, they're doing a little bit of peek back to see where the rest of the crew is at. It looks like it's going to be Speed Peddlers. Oh, here comes the decision maker. They're going for the sand trap. Oh, and they're checking back, and they're doing a little beach running. I don't think that's working out so good for them.
And that's the best part of this. We're just out here having a good time. That's what Sidehacks are about, putting on a show. Maybe they're going to hang out in the sand, work on their tan. You know, it looks like they're stuck in there for a little bit, so they're going to be hanging out. But it looks like we got Factory Fall Risk Racing. They're going to be moving on to the main event in that one.
Along with the MM1.
Followed by at the line. That's kind of like a privateer, little old school look. I kind of like their stuff that they have going on there.
Oh, absolutely. You can tell that, you know, folks at home, if you're watching, you should see the look on these people's faces. They come across the line. That is a lot of work, and they're looking a little bit spent when they get to the stripe.
Yeah, I mean, you got to think they're sprinting around. They're pulling another couple 100 pounds around, depending on who's on next to them. Looks like we got Factory Kuwahara, MJT Designs, and another Speed Peddler team on this one.
Speed Peddler are going to be running a couple, you know, like got 2 Sidehacks in the race this year as they want to make sure they can cover their best. Maybe they're trying to take the whole podium, but, you know, with one of them stuck in the beach, maybe this one's going to go up and over.
Well, yeah, let's hope so. Let's hope so. I think they might be trying to double dip on their team sheet tonight. All right, looks like we got the gate locked and loaded. They're standing up ready to go. Coming down that first straightaway, we got ET on the plate on the inside. I'm guessing that's going to be Kuwahara looking for a hole shot. But on the outside, it's our photo man, MJT Designs, leading the way. Coming down that first straightaway and first turn, we got the NAG 1 Sidehack racers of MJT Designs. Hopefully somebody gets a photo. Look at that lean.
Oh, they were really carving hard to get on up and around the top side. You can see the muscle they're throwing down to get to the rhythm. Speed Peddlers again going into the beach trying to get up and over the decision maker.
But I don't think that one's going to happen on this one. Unfortunately, those Sidehacks are too much. They're just looking to hang in the sand with some friends.
Yeah, MJT got it going on as they bring it back home. They're going to punch it on through on the one side of it along with the Kuwahara crew.
Who's the last in our Sidehack racers today, Kevin?
Yeah, coming at the 4th moto, we are going to have Powers Bike Shop got an entry with Powers and Rice. They are going to have the Answer Renting crew. That's going to be Hammond and Mason. We got Let's Get Fired Up coming at you with Seneca and LeSueur.
Oh, they just want the fans to get hyped up. Oh, look, they're fighting on the gate a little bit. Powers, we got a wrestle match How about the guys on the inside? I think they were cruising around world champs this year dressed up. There's some fans for sure.
Oh, we've got some speed ones up there. We got Hammond and Mason getting ready to go. You know, that's going to be Dustin Hammond. He is one speedy, fast cat. We're going to get him on the driver of that and see what he can do.
So we got, is that Let's Get Fired Up on the inside, but it looks like, who do we got? Answer Renan taking the whole shot. Powers Bike Shop's back there in the 2. Who can hang on to it through the rest of the track, and will we see any decision makers this time? That's what it's going to be all about. But we got a lot of #1 side hacks. Everybody's got a #1 on the play, Kevin.
Yeah, I know, and it looks like they're coming at us. They're costumed down. It looks like that's going to be Shag and Scooby coming at you down the front of that rhythm section as they've got to drive it in. That's the Answer Renan crew. As they bring it around, Powers sitting on that 2 spot.
An honorable mention for Let's Get Fired Up for, I'm sure, absolutely hyping up the crowd back there in the 3. But Renan, Decimal George, he's got these guys on the team sheet, so they need to win for the team sheet. Looks like they're going to cruise it on in. We got the Answer Renan guys taking the #1, followed by Powers Bike Shops. They're going to be our next qualifier in that 2nd place.
All right, so that's going to do it. That's going to be the crew that are moving on into the semi-main events for the side hack. It did not work, this decision maker, for either of the 2 crews from Speed Peddler, but we'll see. There was some fast cats out there. Maybe they're going to hit the NOS and try to punch it up and over when they get to that semi-main event.
The 2017 Golden Crank Pro of the Year top 5 nominees are Corbin Shara, Connor Fields, Shaylin Reno, Anthony Dean, Elise Post,
and your 2017 winner of the Pro of the Year award, as voted on by you, the membership of USA BMX. This is the 3rd Golden Crank Award for this Pro of the Year. She's also been Rookie Pro of the Year. Please welcome to the stage Elise Post. This is her 3rd Golden Crank Award. Her first ever Rookie Pro of the Year back in 2006, 11 years ago. Welcome to the stage your 2017 Pro of the Year, silver medalist for USA, Elise Post. Congratulations, Elise.
Wow, I really wasn't expecting this one. Normally there's some sly, hey, come check it out over here, what's going on? But nothing this time, so sorry I was late. But I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who voted, and it's a really, really huge honor to bring this award back to Willoughby Post household for the past 3 years in a row. I think that's a true testament to the loyalty of our supporters.
Your top 5 nominees for the 2017 Golden Crank Rookie of the Year are Sophia Foresta, Kristen Long, Alec Bob, Cameron Moore, Zoe Fleming,
Alec Bob. 2017 has been a great year for Alec, who won the UCI Worlds in Rock Hill in 17:24 men. Alec has stood on the A-Pro podium 3 times this year, with his big win coming at the Lone Star Nationals in his home state of Texas, and my home state too. Alec attends Marion University on a cycling scholarship, and is a former recipient of the BMX Hall of Fame Scholarship Award as well. Welcome to the stage, your 2017 Rookie Pro of the Year, Alec Bob. Congratulations, Alec.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sure you have some people you'd like to thank, Alec.
I just want to say, 3 years ago, I would have never thought I'd be in this position, winning a world title last year and having the support of all my past sponsors, also with my first factory sponsorship, free agent with the team I ride with now, my family, all the track uppers that have helped me, people have helped me get to races, helped me hang out on the couch for the weekend, and I just truly appreciate it. I'm more than thankful. I've been off the bike for the past 3 months, wasn't able to race this weekend, but just more than happy to be in this position. Thank you guys so much for voting for me. It's really, thank you.
That's awesome, Alec. Congratulations. All right, back to you, Eric.
All right, guys, it looks like we are back. We've got the A Pro main event #1 getting locked and loaded. They're loading up behind the gate right now, Kevin.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be a great run. We got the top 8 riders in the field that made their way through those semi-main events as they bring it to us. We are going to get a great run. Now, round #1, it's going to be important to get a quick start. You know, you're going to want to get out there and get on the front side, get the gas going, grab up that 1 point. And in this main event, looks like we got the 690 bike. That's going to be Theo Chappell. On the 462 bike, we have Max Cans. On the 243 bike, Justin Kim. On the 202 bike, you get it done, Eddie Clerté. On the 197 bike, that's going to be Matt Kaversic. On the 107 bike, that's going to be Elijah Juan Davis. The 514 bike, that's going to be Tristan Tampernese. And on the 271 bike, that's Cameron, the Dirt Devil Moore.
Oh, man, here we go. Main event #1. These young guys, there's a lot of pressure on the line. They've got to be able to perform 3 times around, not just one winner take all. So it's going to be some tight racing action for these guys tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun to see who can make something happen. Looks like we got Max lining up on the inside. Oh, it's going to be a tight one. Everybody's getting locked and loaded, getting ready to go here. We're going to wait for that gate to fall down. All right, gate goes down, coming down the first straightaway on the inside. We have exactly who we've had all day long. It looks like Max and Kinman leading the way. Max goes low, holds Kinman high. Looks like we got Eddie in that 3 spot, and moves trying to be made in that second turn, but Max Can's hanging on to it. Into that decision maker we go.
As he punches on up here, he's going to get that jump up across the step up smooth as ever as he brings it back at you. That's going to be Cans and Kimmin as he takes him on around. Cans and Kimmin 1, 2. They're going to take on through. Looks like the 3 and 4 going to punch it on back at you.
Looks like we've got Eddie Clerté rounding out that 3. Matt Kraveski in your 4 spot. And we're going to jump back up to the gate for the Bet Pro time. Who do we have? Let me take a look right here. Looks like on the inside, we've got TNT, Tim Knipe, followed by James Carter in that 2. Christian Besserine in that 3. On the 70 bike, Howard Johnson. We're switching to lights out mode. We're going to go lights out for a second here once the screen comes back on. But we'll run through Ken Fallon, Michael Weatherford, Corey Stafford, Zachary Barron is going to round out that field here. Lights are going down in the arena. We're trying to set the stage. We're bringing the hype up, Kevin. That's what's going on right now.
Oh, yeah, the crowd is going electric as they get things dimmed on down. They're sitting up on the gate. Tyler, tell us, you've been through these types of things before. What's in the mind as a racer as you're sitting up on the gate and they're rolling through these introductions?
That's when it gets tight. I mean, especially the A-Pro guys. They're young. They want to win. They're excited. And it's main event #1 of 3. So it's going to be really tight for these guys.
As they sit on up there, you can see all the laser lights going on the back side of things. Up on the top side, got Christian Besserine. He's getting locked and loaded in there. Throwdown colors going to be looking on the inside, middle of the line. Supercross colors sitting there on the 66. Now the light's starting to come on up. And again, folks, you know, if you're just tuning in, wherever you are in the world, don't forget, just underneath the end, you've got the light tree, the same light tree that these riders are looking at the bottom of the starting hill. That's what they're trying to time and get that snap as that gate comes down. We want to see who's coming out with a charge and who's going to be a little bit of off the mark, maybe running a little bit late to get caught napping up on the hill.
Oh, yeah, all right, it looks like we're getting going here. Do you want to take the first half of this one? I'll jump on the second half, Kev.
Oh, yes, here we go. This is going to be a good one. Look for the 100 bike for Throwdown colors. He's Dr. Holeshot for a reason.
Yeah, that is right. Oh, I can feel it.
And here it comes. It looks like Bessarine got the pop. He is taking it down. Knipe trying to get there on the inside. Now, again, these two are going to be taking it to the right side of the track as they'll hit through that decision maker, and the rest of the field is going to have to play chase. So right now, Bessarine coming on around. Here's Knipe. As you expected, they take it to the right. They're going to shoot it up.
But what happened to Weatherford? Weatherford in the back of the pack. We know he's going to take that decision maker. What can he do through the second half of the pack? Looks like Weatherford's coming through from last, looking to try to get a third, but down the last straightaway, Dr. Holeshot, TNT barely hanging on to it. Oh, and it looks like it's going to be Kent Fallon who goes for that pro section for the first time in that round. So Kent Fallon get the 3, doing the big side. We got somebody else throwing their hat in the ring for that podium right now.
Oh, yeah, you could see it on the back of the monitors. Fallon, he went through. He knew he had to throw it down. He got through it. Looked like he got a good run through it as he comes on through. And now we're to the NAG 5 Challenge. That's right. It's the very best of the best amateurs. The top 5 boys in the NAG rankings, age classes 15 to 28 to 35, and the top 5 girls in the NAG rankings, each racing for $2,500 in prize money and $800 to each winner.
Oh, man, that's some stacks of cash. These guys are going to be pumped up.
Oh, absolutely. And beyond the green, it's bragging rights going into tomorrow, you know, saying you took the best of the best, the top 5 that was there, and you took them to town. Oh, it's going to be an incredible boost, you know, and confidence going into tomorrow's rounds at the Grands for the amateur classes.
I mean, me personally, when I was an amateur, this race meant almost as much as that Grand's title. Unless you were up for a national #1 overall title, if you can win this, you're the baddest dude or girl on the block. You know, I mean, this is a big deal.
Yeah, and it's going to be interesting to see. You are going to see a lot of these riders. They know they're going to have to go to the right side. So who's going to take the big risk and pull it through? As the older classes will do it, it's going to be a big mix. You know, some of those 28 to 35s that are in there, now they're great riders. I don't know if they're all going to go to the right side or if they're going to go to the left. And so, you know, and again, it's that control out of corner number 2, the Tulsa turn as it's dubbed. You know, can you get to the right? If you're held up in the pack, you might be forced left and you might not get the line you want.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I think for all of our ladies, I don't know if we're going to see any of them taking that right-hand side, but you never know if they're in the back of the pack. Looks like in this gate, #1 here for our NAG 5 women, we got Ashley Pentinelli, Callie Lexdrew, Stephanie Morin, Lexis Colby, and Tegan Pascal. And it's going to be a tight one.
Oh, this is going to be a great race in this one. As they get set to run this one at you, you're going to have Stephanie Moore in throwdown colors get it done out of Beach Park, Illinois on the national age group #4 bike. She is sitting in there. You can see her on the inside. Watch for her to get a good hole shot and try to get out in a hurry on this. Gate snaps down. Here we go. We got him coming down the track. Now it looks like we got a good run to inside line. That 4 bike pulling it. That's going to be coming on at you. You're going to have Colby, and Morin coming on at us as they sky it on up. Bringing this one on at us in and out of that turn as they drive it down. Again, they're all looks like they're lining up to stay to that left side as they come down through that rhythm section. As they drive it on up, the 4 bike bringing it back around. That's going to be Colby driving through with Morin.
Yeah, coming down that last straightaway, one more turn to go. Lexis Colby, she's going to sneak right on into that semi-main event. So it's going to be Gordy's Bike Shop, Lexis Colby, followed by Factory Throwdown, Stephanie Morin, rounding out that field.
All right, back up on the hill we go. This is going to be your NAG 5 Women's Challenge. This is rack #2. Coming at you on the 314 bike, you're going to have Lindy Robinson. On the National Age Group #2 bike, it's got Bailey Enlow for Factory Free Agent. On the World 7 bike for Throwdown, Mackenzie Skittles Gayhart. On the National Age Group #8 bike, get it done for Factory Free Agent. You got Natalie Doherty. On the 1 bike for Black Crown BMX, you're going to have your Gold Cup champion. That's going to be Tiffany Hubner.
All right, looks like they're getting locked and loaded on the gate. Let's see who we got. We're going to be obviously looking for that inside. Looks like Factory Free Agent coming out. Oh, we got Nightmare Natalie doing some drag racing with that NAG 2 of Bailey Enslow. Looks like it's going to be Factory Free Agent up there in that 1-2-0, followed by Skittles in that 3, trying to hang it on there. In and out of the second turn we go. It's still going to be Free Agent taking us back through the rhythm section. Oh, but it's pro section time. Can she do it?
Oh, Skittles. Oh, she hits the case pad. Can she get up? Oh, and she flipped up on the step up. That's going to leave Enlow coming around. Gayhart trying to get there, but the sand caught her up and endoed her. Did a little scorpion. We'll see if she's okay. Here comes Enlow coming through, going to get a spot. Other Factory Free Agent blasting it on through as they round it out. And that's going to be your moto number 2. What a start already, throwing it up. You have Skittles taking the decision maker. We got the third gate sitting on the top side. Looks like you got your World 2 bike getting at you. That's going to be Courtney Tomei. You're going to have the national number 1, Alita Billman. We got the World 1, Olivia Armstrong. The national age group number 1, Peanut Peyton Rittenauer, and the national group number 8 bike, Trinity Stofflet. Now there is some muscle in this rack.
We have National 1, World 1, NAG 1, World 2. Oh my gosh, talk about a stacked deck on this one.
Oh, you're going to see some of these ladies racing together tomorrow. Now Armstrong in the middle of it, the full tilt rider coming down right out of the center. She is going to be looking for that hole shot to get this one going. You can't count out Ridnour. Ridnour is a great jumper as they bring it, and Beeman is known to send it for Answer Renan. So this is going to be a real fun one for you to watch at home. Any of those young ladies out there that are BMXers, this is a great rack for you to tune on in because these gals have got their skills dialed up.
Just on a side note, I think I'm going to throw in, I'm going to call a number 1 to qualify on this one. Just saying. All right, looks like the call stand. They're all standing up, hips back, ready to go. All right, gate comes down. We got 1. We got number 1. We got number 1 coming down the first straightaway and into that first turn. Looks like it's going to be a number 1. Looks like we got World 1 and World 2 coming around that first turn and into the second corner we go. World number 1 right now of Olivia Armstrong leading the way, followed by Courtney Tomei back there in the 2, and Answer Renan colors in that 3. Take it away, Kevin.
Oh, yeah, you're going to have Armstrong on the top side. This one is out in a hurry. Tomei followed by Beeman as they bring it on around. Ridnour on that 4 spot as they come on home. It is going to be Armstrong front to back as she takes this one wire to wire. Going to have Tomei, Beeman, and Ridnour rounding it out.
We'll just keep going so when it pops in. All right, let's see. What do we got here on this last one? Looks like we've got Megan Matthews, Adrian Sanders, Violet. Good thing we got no audio. Saliho, Emily Hayes, and Estja Shriver.
Oh, yeah, they're getting set on that top side up there. They're going to go. You're going to have Matthews for the Extreme team sitting on the inside. You're going to have Shriver for Throwdown, the young gun, sitting in this rack as they get ready to dance this one on at us. Looks like we got Sanders on the 11 bike. She is bringing it on at us as she is going to drive the inside. Oh, looks like she's pulling this one on up as they take it on around the corner. That's going to be Shriver. Shriver got it going on. Oh, one of the Shriver sisters as she blasts this out of turn number 1. Sanders looking for that line as they pedal it on back. It's about finding your way. It's Shriver up top. Got the 8 bike. Hayes sitting on the 2 spot. One of the Hayes twins for Rideco Bike Shop bringing it on to the go into that final turn.
And out of that last turn, looks like it's going to be Factory Throwdown, trying to take it all the way to that finish line. Emily Hayes with that 1. Who do we have in that 2?
Oh, we had going to be Hayes 2. Shriver got to have that 1 spot. Looks like it's going to be Matthews and Sanders rounding it out. All right, looks like we got the Elite Women sitting up on the top of the hill. They're getting ready to run their round number 1. As they're getting that roll out, we have got 3 rounds of racing. For those at home that don't know, low points after 3 rounds is going to take the win here today. So you want to go 1-1-1 to nail down the top side on the podium.
That's right, but a lot of things can mix and match with 3 mains. This is an ABA-style race, or USA BMX-style race, originally coming from the ABA stuff with 3 mains, something you don't often see now because all of our pro rounds are UCI events now. UCI mandates a 1 main event format, but this is your roots. This is what ABA BMX, now USA BMX, that's what it all started with 3 rounds of pro racing. It keeps the action tight, keeps the stands, everybody in the stands on their feet because you don't know what's going to happen until the very end.
Yeah, and it's great racing because, you know, anyone can get out there. Maybe they nick the gate coming out or they bonk on just the top of one obstacle, and that can slow them on down. So this is going to make you put together 3 perfect laps if you want to get to the top of that podium. It gives everybody a chance to drive it on through as they get set. They're rolling on out. Oh, yeah, here we go. Your reigning Elite Women's Pro for USA BMX. Got Elise Post set on the top side. As you can hear, the crowd's going crazy.
Oh, yeah, everybody loves the Beast. I mean, she's just a fan favorite. They all want to see what's going on. It's going to be a good one, man. I'm excited to see what can happen in all three of these main events.
Oh, it's going to be a great run as they are settling in. It looks like she is going to be sitting out in gate number 4. She's got Brooke Crane sitting on the inside. Answer Rain and Colors coming inside of that, too, as they bring it. That is going to be a good one. As we have to see how this rolls down with Reynolds and Crane inside a post. She's going to have a run.
And don't forget, we got the Answer hole shot. These guys have stepped up all year long. They're throwing $250 to see who gets through that first turn the quickest.
Absolutely.
It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one, guys. We're getting locked and loaded for main number 1 of 3. If you guys are viewing at home, I know we got some audio issues, but Gmo's trying to get that all dialed in here. Coming on the inside, you want to give us a run through who we got on the gate, Kevin?
Oh, yeah, we have them coming on at the gate on the inside. It looks like we are going to have the 21 bike. That is going to be Reynolds getting things going on. Then you got the 469 bike of Hernandez. You're going to have Brooke Crane sitting in there on gate number 3. Post sitting in gate number 4. I got the 472 bike. That's going to be Cortman, followed by the 23 bike on the outside of Stansel, along with Foresta and the 165 bike of Machilson. Gate snaps down. Here we go. Looks like Post trying to get that hole shot, but you got Reynolds coming on the inside. Post taking it to the front side. Stansel trying to get there. Got Reynolds coming on up and around as they drive it down that second straightaway. Here comes Post. Oh, look at that nice little nifty jump into turn number 2 past that Tulsa turn as they come on home. It's Post. Here comes. Look out. Taking it through the decision maker. Oh, that's going to be Crane trying to get there. She knows she needs the points. Here comes Post back at you.
Oh, man, coming down that last straightaway. We got Elise the Beast with a massive lead right now. Brooke Crane absolutely going for broke. Unfortunately, it's not going to pan out for her. She was going for that decision maker. Didn't play out. But, man, we got a top 3. We got Elise with the number 1. Lauren Reynolds sneaking in there with the 2. Sophia Foresta rounding out the 3. And we still got 2 more main events.
Oh, wow. That was just round number 1 coming at us. And it is a great one. As we get set to go right now, this is the NAG 5 challenge for the boys. We are going to take 4 of these riders out of this quarter main into a semi-main event, and this first group is loaded on up as they got things going on at you. You got to have the National Group number 4 bike of Jack Plummer, the National Group number 8 bike of Justin Dodson, the F bike of the Lifetime Tristan Judd. Going to have the 7 bike, Big Billy Russell, getting it done for Double Cross. National Group number 5, it's Bryce Rose. Got the National Group number 10, Robert Patterson, along with the 23 bike of Kristen Ricks.
All right, guys, like you said, this is going to be a stacked one. We are getting locked and loaded. I know we got some audio issues back home, so if you guys are hearing us, sorry for those issues. Gmo is working hard to get those things dialed in, but the racing action is hot, and we're going to keep this party rolling no matter what, Kevin.
Oh, my gosh, and you look at this gate on the outside, you got Patterson and Billy Russell, 2 of the odds-on favorites in the 19 to 27-year-old group that are going to be rolling tomorrow, and we get a preview to see what they're going to do. I can tell you they have got to understand and know that they're getting a chance to dial it up early and see what they've got.
All right, guys, I'm going to be looking for the double cross colors of Billy Russell coming through the middle of the pack. Let's see what he's got. All right, bam, gate goes down, and coming through the middle, it's going to be, like we said, Billy Russell leading the way. This guy was out of the Chula Vista hole shot challenge, and this is why he's got another hole shot coming in and out of the second turn. Still going to be Billy Russell leading the way. We got, who's we got in that 2, Kevin? Looks like free agent colors in that 2.
Yeah, that's going to be Jack Plummer. Oh, he is a young gun coming back at you. Got Russell. Here comes Patterson. He's got some speed on these tight tracks as they come on back home. It's going to go Russell, Patterson, Plummer, and the Lifetime Tristan Judd rounding out your top 4.
Oh, man, that was a tight race. Amateur racing action is the best at the Grands. It does not get any better than the show, what we have right here. All right, looks like we got the next gate getting locked and loaded. We got your NAG 4 for Haro Pro Max, Braxton Elson, followed by NAG 18, Rain Langford for Factory Gold's Gym, National 18, Justin Napper, Answer Rennan, followed by Kai Affo, Factory Yes, Logan Airtime Asset for Factory Full Tilt, Factory Alpha, Anthony Bacardo in there too. Oh man, where's Bacardo at? I'm looking for him on the gate. He's a pretty quick one.
Looks like
he's got 2.
Yep, sitting in the Alpha colors on the 2 spot. He's going to have the 4 bike sitting right next to him. That's going to be Braxton Elson for Haro Pro Max. Logan Airtime Matson on the 98 bike sitting out there in lane 4. He was on the cover of the Pull magazine. He's been making some noise this year. Rides back locally in Isani at Rome River BMX. We'll see what they got going on.
I heard those kids coming out of Rum River pretty quick.
Oh, we've got a couple of speedsters up there. We'll see what we got going on and see what he can dial up today.
Must be the track operator.
I don't know about that. It's all in the kids. All in the kids. Gate snaps down. Here we go. Looks like Elson and Picardo got a pop coming down the track. It looks like it is going to be Picardo taking the Alpha ride up and around the top side. Harlow Pro Max colors. That's Elson on the 2 as they take this one in and out of Tulsa turn. Oh, looks like Elson gets the line. Picardo dropping back as they head for the decision maker. Picardo got the inside line. Can he pull it? He's taking it back over, Tyler.
Oh my gosh, all kinds of moving and shaking through that for the back part of the pack. Much less first and second. There was 3 lead changes on that one. Picardo going to take it home, followed by Braxton in that 2. Oh, that was some good racing action all the way through from the front to the back of the pack.
It looked like we had some yes colors coming through. That was going to Afu and Napper rounding out the top 4 as we get ourselves our gate number 3 ready to roll.
All right, it looks like we have your NAG 3 factory full tilt Patrick Koo. World 6 doing it for DK Bicycles. Spencer Coltrane Train. Followed by the throwdown guys, national number 1, Jesse Welch. NAG 20, Matthew Meekson. Followed by Brian Enzi for the Powerlight Dan's Comp DFR. And last but not least, we got Harlow Pro Max of Gavin Freewalt. Jumping in there too, going to mix it up with the boys.
Oh yeah, there's some speeders up on the top of that hill. You can't count out the reigning national number 1 amateur. That's going to be Jesse Welch sitting in there on gate number 1. He has got to have Freewalt sitting right next to him as they are going to be looking to dial this one on up. Again, National A Group number 3, Patrick Koo for Full Tilt Bike Company sitting out there in gate number 5. He's got a good shot at this one as well. And you can't count out Enze. Enze's been a speeder down that front straightaway.
All right, we hear that call. We're waiting for the gate to go down. All right, gate goes down, coming on the inside. I see that big black number 1 plate away, looking to make something happen. Oh, but absolutely flying, coming around the outside. Looks like it's going to be Brian Ensi leading the way into that second turn, looking smooth and fast. Followed by Jesse Welch in the 3. We got the Coltrane, followed by Patrick Koo in the 4. Here we go through the decision maker.
Oh yeah, Enze styling it up as he boosts him up, taking it back at you. He's got the DFR team rolling on back around. Got to have throwdown. That's going to be Welch. So it's going to go Enze, Welch coming through with Koo and Cole rounding out your top 4 in that rack of your men's NAG 5 challenge. We got the last rack setting up on the top of the hill, and this has got some heaters in it as well. Get it done. National Age Group number 1, it's going to be Bryce BB King Batten. He's going to have the National Age Group number 7. That's Jason Adams. Got the National Age Group number 2 bike, Brock Arndt for Full Tilt. The National Age Group number 18 bike for Factory Rift, Nicholas Adams. Got the D bike, Zachary Fryer for Double Cross Canada. And the National Age Group number 3 bike, that's Matt Wilcox for Throwdown.
All right, who's the heat? Who are we looking for on this one, Kevin?
Oh, the smooth one on the money is going to be BB King, Bryce Batten for Throwdown, sitting on the skinny digit, the 1 plate. He's coming all the way out of gate number 8. So he's got the stars and bars on his arms. He's got a little bit of work to do.
It's going to be a good one, though. You got the Factory Tangent guys. Those guys are always going fast on the inside. You can't go wrong with the Tangent Cartel. Full Tilt, though, man, everybody is bringing the heat on this one. It is going to be a good one. Why don't you take the first half of this one, Kevin? I'll jump on at the end.
Oh, folks, buckle up. Here we go. That gate snaps down. You see Batten, he got a little pop on the outside. Art trying to get there and shut this down. Oh, but it's going to be Art. He gets his elbow up in front of Batten and holds him back. Classic move coming through turn number 1. But here comes Batten. Smooth as fast and fast as smooth as he takes it down to the decision maker. Up and over.
We got the young guy versus the old guy. We got Brock Arndt followed by Batten, but making some moves on the inside. Who do we got in that too? Looking for a number, but we got Factory Throwdown taking it all the way to the line, gonna win it. Oh, that was a tight one. Who do we have in that too?
We got Batten coming through. That was gonna be Adams for Double Cross coming on through, followed by Arndt as they rolled this one on at us. It was gonna be a 1-2 run here to the line in our NAG 5.
Oh man, that was some tight racing action on that one. The boy, I like that Arndt a little bit older. He's mixing it up. And then followed by the young guy. We got Bryce Batten in there jumping up. And there was some good movement action in there. The old guy gave him an elbow in the first turn. The young kid came through showing the skills.
Oh, yeah, it was great. You know, when you got some good racing coming through corner number 1 for a minute, you know, we were at the archery range. The bows were out. They were throwing down. But, you know, everybody stayed up. It was just clean, good racing. It wasn't wipe out. Everyone got through clean. And that's one of the signs of respect as they pull it on back at us. Meanwhile, here we come. folks, are you ready to get this one going on? We got elite men sitting up on the top of the hill. And what a field we are looking at tonight.
Oh my gosh, I love this. This is what it is all about. The elite men class, we have your 3 title contenders, 3 main events. The best of the best in the world are in this gate right now. They're getting locked and loaded. Oh, it's going to be fantastic. I can't wait to see what happens in this first main event.
Oh, and it is going to set the stage when you go down this list, the names in it. Any one of them can get a good run going on, so you can't count them out. And like you stated earlier, you got the 2 in the chase for the title. They know that they have got to keep the bike up and get the points. And so it'll be interesting to see how they play this one out.
I like how you said the chase for the title. We have the Chase boys. Chase has obviously done a phenomenal job. They got a top-notch Premier Pro team. And it's going to come down to these 2 guys right now between Joris and Connor to see who wins that #1 cup.
Yeah, and this is just round number 1. It's going to set the stage, and I would imagine, as they go through it after round 1, depending on what goes down, what goes through the minds of these guys after they finish that first round? What are they looking for?
What I want everybody at home to know is there's so much more going on but other than this race. We obviously have a big payday for these guys. They're going to be winning $7,000 who wins this race. But your title guys, they have a lot of cash on the line. They've got title bonuses between Red Bull and Monster with those 2. Chase has title bonuses. There's a lot on the line tonight, and it is all going to come down to these next 3 main events and who can put it together 3 times in a row.
Oh, it has got to be a pressure cooker as you see him starting to roll on out, the laser lights flying. You got the flames popping up, all of the great showmanship getting ready to go. And these guys have all been here before. They set it on up here, and the lights coming back up on the house as they drop in this field. Coming at you, you got the 44 bike. That's going to be Anthony Dean. And now you've got the flyer coming up for the Answer Hole Shot Award. Again, $250 to the first person to the corner. Post pulled it down the line. A little bit extra cash for grabbing the whole shot in the elite women's. So now here it is, the elite men's. Who's going to get there? Now, Anthony Dean's had some great gates coming down the front side. It'd be nice for him to grab up the payday and a little extra cash, $250. Always helpful in your pocket.
Oh, my gosh. All right, on the inside, we have Connor, followed by Neek, Anthony Dean, Joris Daudet, Trent Jones, Corbin Chirac, Sylvain Andre. We got the French connection of Amadou Mir on the outside. Oh, my gosh. Let's see what's going to happen. I'm excited for this one. All right, we're getting ready. Quiet. Let's see who takes it. All right, gate goes down. #1, pro action. Here we go. Coming down the first straightaway. USA Chase Bicycles in the turn. Connor Fields leading the way. Anthony Dean in the 2. Neek Kinman, but Joris today is looking to jump up in that 3, and he does. In and out of the Tulsa turn. It's going to be Chase Bicycles. Connor Fields leading the way one more time. Starting to make a breakaway from the pack. Joris making moves.
Oh, yeah, look at today coming, but he's got Dean trying to hold him off in and out of the turn, coming back. It's going to go Fields. He's get to the line. Dean, and today, you're 1, 2, 3, and Dean being in between there is huge in that first round for Fields to give him a little wiggle.
And we're back with some semi-action for the Sidehack crew. We're going to be taking 4 of these guys. It couldn't be 4 in the main event. I think it's only 2 and 2 to the main event, even though it says 4. I think we're going to go 2 and 2. So who do we got? We got the Altel Wrecking Crew in here, followed by Factory Fall Risk Racing, Kuahara, and Powers Bike Shops.
Oh, as that gate snaps down, Alto Wrecking Crew trying to get there, but the ET crew, Factory Fall Risk, they go down, they had a fall risk. Oh no, there goes Alto, they're out, they're in there shredding the weeds. Meanwhile, on the outside, we are going to have them coming at you. That is going to be Kuahara running the ET, the gate's dragging, they got extra brake going right now. Is Powers Bike Shop taking it back at us.
Oh, man, that was some crazy action down that first straightaway. I feel bad for the cameraman that lost his flash into that first corner, but it looks like it's going to be the Kuahara guys, ET phone home. They're going to take it all the way home and secure their spot in the main event with one more corner, one more jump to go, and their Sidehack's barely hanging together, but it's going to pull through. They're going to get a spot in the main, followed by Powers Bike Shops in that too.
There goes their Sidehack side panel. It must have catched something at the finish line. It looked like that's going to need a little duct tape.
Yeah, I think, you know what? You can't go wrong with some duct tape, though. And who do we got here? We got the Factory Fall Risk. This is part of it. You can risk falling, and they know.
They dialed it up. They went down early, and they got back up. I don't see Alto out there. They were down there shredding up, doing a little weed whipping. Here we go, second group up on the top side. We're going to have the Gladiators. That's Giotti and Giotti. You got the Triple M's. That's going to be Anderson and Shaftshill. MJT Design coming at you along with Answer Ren, and that's going to be Hammond and Mason. They got the Shag and Scooby attire dialed up. Now, I'm looking for them on the inside. They got some power, but the Gladiators looked like they had a lot of push.
That was a pretty impressive gate start by the MJT guys. Coming down the first straightaway, MJT and Gladiators in and out of the first turn. SWAT colors. MJT getting their photos. They're going. They're getting ready to rock. Into that triple, up and over we go. But we got a good battle for that second place between the Scooby crew and the Gladiators. Oh, they're railing, but no, the Gladiators, they're going to hang on to it. And we got some guys taking the decision maker.
Oh, a couple groups into the decision maker. Doesn't look like the Answer Renning crew gets it through, but MJT and the Gladiators, now they had to start like a bobsled team. You see them running down the hill, giving it a push. There's a little bit of technical expertise into riding these things and to getting themselves start as they come on home. That is going to be MJT and the Gladiators going on out of Moto number 2.
What do you think the official ruling is on that start?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure if I poured through the rule book quite a few times looking for things. I have not found the page on the side hacks.
I think it's just wing it. Whatever happens, happens, you know. As long as these guys are having a good time and having some fun.
The 2017 nominees for Golden Crank Bike of the Year are Yes BMX, Supercross BMX, Daylight Cycle Company, S-Squared, Throwdown,
For the third time, not in a row, but for the third time, Bike of the Year, Supercross.
This is truly an honor, and I am happy to accept this award for Bill Ryan. All of us that are a part of the Supercross family want to let him know that we miss him, and we will be food fighting soon. Thank you to all the Supercross fans, our support teams, and our factory team for voting. We hope that you get to your local track and you ride your bike and you have fun with your friends, because that's what Supercross is about, and show off so everybody can see what our frames are capable of. We will keep pushing our technology because our goal at Supercross is to make the best frame there is. So thank you again. Good luck to everybody this weekend, especially if you're riding a Supercross.
A-Pro and Vet Pros to staging. A-Pro and Vet Pro main events to staging. Congratulations, Supercross. And to Bill Ryan, one of the top-notch dudes in BMX for sure. Love you, Bill.
Okay, now it's time that we bring our top fundraising track for something near and dear to all USA BMX membership and tracks, which is the Race for Life, and the fundraising that all of the membership does throughout the year. The Race for Life is near and dear to our heart. This year, the membership raised $226,000. So please give your all selves a big round of applause, raising $226,000. That is just amazing that you guys go out and do that for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society of America. And with that said, I'd like to bring up Liz Fernandez from Duke City BMX, who is the #1 fundraising track for USA BMX. Thank you, Liz. You guys, every year, have done an amazing job, and Leukemia and Lymphoma Society thanks you as well, so thank you.
Well, thanks everyone. We definitely want to thank all our members who went out and did their great donations. So thanks everyone. We also want to hope that everyone comes out to our track in March for our national. We look forward to having you and also to come to our new track design. So thanks again everyone for working hard and getting the donations for our Race for Life. We raised over $6,000.
Thank you, Liz. Big round of applause for Duke City BMX. We'd like to bring up our individual fundraiser, top fundraiser for Leukemia Lymphoma Society, Mr. Liam Holt. Where are you, Liam? All right. Come on up, bud. Liam, I just want to thank you for going out and raising. How much money did you raise, Liam? Do you know?
$3,350.
That is amazing, Liam. $3,500, Liam. How old are you, Liam?
6.5.
6.5 years old, and Liam was able to go out and raise $3,500. Thank you so much, Liam, and here's something to take home for you. Thank you. Would you like to say anything else?
Go Ryco.
All right, there we go. Go Rideco. Thank you, Liam. And now we have a representative from the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society of America, Mr. Bill Everett. Could you please come up to the stage? So, Bill, I'd like to present you with this check for $226,000 on behalf of the USA BMX membership in our tracks. Thank you.
Hi, this is my second year to represent the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, who has donated over $1 billion to funding research for curing blood cancers. So hopefully, if any of you ever get touched by blood cancer, like the Kingsbury family did over 35 years ago, and the BMX is partnered with LLS to truly save lives, hopefully you'll reach out to the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, and they have a lot of good information and you can help. So thanks again. Thank you from LLS.
Thank you, Bill. And thank you, USA BMX membership and tracks. Great job. Keep it up. Thanks, guys.
Oh, man, what's some awesome stuff, Kevin. Do you see how much money they gave out to the Race for Life?
Oh,
that's
yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's an amazing amount. Just over $250,000. What a great job there as they get things set to go. Got 8 pros back on the gate for second round of their main event.
All right, it looks like we have Theo Chappelle, the 690, followed by the 462 bike of Max Cans, the 243 of Justin Kinman, followed by the 2 of 2 of Eddie Clerté, the 197 of Matt Kraveski, 107 of Elijah Davis, the 514 of Tristan Torbizin, followed by the 271 of Cameron Dirt Devil Moore. And man, we have main event number 2. Oh, looks like we got a little drama on the gate. We got a mechanical going on right now. What do we have going on? We're seeing the Yes crew. They're working on some pedals, moving and shaking right now. This is stress time.
Yeah, it looks like they got some issue going on, trying to get himself all clipped in out there in gate number 8. Something's not going on for that main event with Cameron Moore. As they look at the pedal, they just flipped it on over. He's taking a look down there, seeing what's going on as they draw things back down to close. Now, coming out of that round 1, again, you talked about Max Cans. He's coming in. He's out of Australia, Henderson, Nevada, holding up here as he's doing some training. Got the 1 point in that last round as he led him on around. Coming in with 2 points. That's Justin Kinman, followed by Eddie Clerté with 3 points. Now, you're going to look for them to get a good shot as it looks like they're setting up on the top of the hill. The 462 bike this round got a little bit of work to do, sitting.
Yeah, maybe this is just head games. Maybe it's head games. He's messing with the crew. Another thing with Max is he lives out in Vegas. He's with the Connor Trent Jones training camp, so he's been putting in some pretty big work with those guys. So maybe that time's showing, spending with your AA Elite Men winner on that first round. Looks like Connor took that AA win. Max took the A Pro win in that round, so they must be doing something right, huh?
Oh, yeah, they got some things going on right now. Looks like he's trying to sit there into the gate. Oh, looks like here comes a complete, possible, different bicycle.
Yeah, I can only imagine what's going on for this young guy and what's going on in his head right now. He came all the way from France out here trying to race, trying to make some. Oh, I'm sorry. We got a different yes rider. Who's that out of gate?
That's going to be Cam Moore. Cam Moore.
Sorry about that. We got 2 yes guys on the gate. So Cam Moore out of Florida. I mean, he's got a lot. He's stressing out right now. He's in the gate. He can't clip in. His pedal's busted. We don't know what's going on here either. All we see is just the drama in the gate. Looks like they might be pulling off. Looks like the A-Pro guys might be pulling off. We're not sure what the officials are going to let him do. He might have to miss this one. He might just have to miss it. It's going to be a rough one here.
As they come on up again, pulling another bike out, you can see that Cam is not looking happy right now. You saw the head pop back as he's trying to get himself in. He can't get the clips in. Not quite sure what could have happened on that round. You know, you're back in staging, you're riding around, clipping in, clipping out. You'd think that, you know, something must have transpired to happen as they're all looking at it. The crew's coming in as they look on. Now, this is going to play some head games with some of those riders up on the hill as they're sitting and waiting, and for sure Cam Moore.
This is absolutely going to affect everybody right now. Because obviously, Cam Moore, we're focusing on him right now. He has a lot going on. But I can tell you right now, being a rider, you have that time when you do your mental focus. You have your race prep. You have your routine. You know exactly what you need to do to get in the gate, get focused, and get into race mode. Now, all that's been thrown out the window. You've got to jump back off the gate. You're seeing what's going on. So, obviously, Cam has a lot going on, but this is going to affect everybody behind the gate right now. And one of these guys is going to have to be able to jump back, get focused, get ready to go, and see if they're going to be able to mentally prepare to get back in the gate and still be firing the way they need to.
Now it looks like that's the 8 bike. That's going to be Answer Renenride. That could be the 8 bike. That could be Justin Napper up there.
We got a shoe change going on.
And it looks like he's changing shoes, folks. Now this is something you talk about sportsmanship, changing out the shoes.
Yeah, so it looks like Napper said, hey man, we run the same style pedals, I got the same cleat in there, throw my shoes on, do what you got to do, and then hurry up and get back over here so we can change these things out. Now on Cam Moore's side, he might have some extra adrenaline pumping right now, so this could play into his favor as long as he's able to stay mentally cool and refocus himself back in the gate, but you know his blood is pumping right now.
Oh, I can't even imagine first go round as an A-Pro at the Grand's main event, and he's having trouble with his clips, and it looks like the shoes are getting in there, so it might have been a shoe problem as he's trying to get set up to go.
All right, guys, it looks like now all that's done. These guys are refocusing now, getting locked and loaded, ready to go, and we're waiting for the starter to get that cadence going. Okay, everybody's standing up on their pedals. It's main event number 2 for the A-Pro class, and here we go. All right, gate goes down. Let's see what we got for these A-Pros coming down the first straightaway in the middle of the pack. We got Max, but on the inside, Justin Kidman. Oh, we got some elbows being thrown in that first turn. Elijah Juan Davis. Oh, looks like Cam Moore jumping in there and making it happen. He is back in that 3. Max is toward the back of the pack. This is going to completely jumble up points, but who do we got leading the way?
Oh, Kidman up front. Here comes Cam Moore shopping the line for yes as they come out. Elijah Juan Davis sliding back to the 4 as they bring it back. Kidman, oh, look out. That's going to be Cans. He goes down in the backside in the corner. That's going to put him way back in a deep hole.
This completely threw up the points, and this is what we saw yesterday, where it was the other one where Justin Kidman, he took the spill. Max won. Now it's completely switched around, and we're going to jump into our Vet Pro class. We have TNT Tim Knight for Primal, Christian Besserine Factory Throwdown, Supercross BMX Ken Fallon, J&R Bicycles Michael Weatherford, DK Bicycles Corey Stafford, James Carter Claiborne, Howard Johnson, Hostel, and Zachary Barron for Factory Free Agent.
All right, as they get set to go, you got Dr. Holshot on the outside. Besserine taking it on downtown. Oh, looks like Knight trying to get there on the inside as they bunch it up. Oh, it's Besserine taking the high side as he comes on around and bringing it back at you. Weatherford on the gas, getting into the mix in this round as they take it to the inside. It's Besserine, Weatherford, Knight taking it through the decision maker as they come clean, bringing them on back home, Tyler.
We had 5 guys taking it through the pro section this time. Let's see who makes it through, but it's all about our top 3. Podium down that last straightaway. Christian, Weatherford, TNT, James Carter, Ken Fallon. Man, all these guys out of nowhere stepping it up for the main event.
Oh, both in the A Pro and in the Vet Pro, we have got some points going to be shuffled on around. Now, Bessarine got a pair of aces. He's going to do a great job there as he's in some control with the rest of the jumble. We're going on up. We've got our NAG 5 ladies. This is our semi-main event. Pat Nelly Robinson, Tommy Matthews, Morin, Doherty, Armstrong, and Hayes as they get set on the top of the gate. They snap it down. Here it comes. It looks like on the outside, Armstrong trying to get there, but you got Hayes coming down the center of the track. Oh, look out, bringing it on around. Looks like your lead rider on the top side. That is going to be rolling at us inside out, rolling around. It looks like it could be Pat Nelly for Blackout trying to get there. No, here comes Ashley Hayes. Got to have Armstrong on the backside. Look out, there goes Hayes inside Rideco Company. Armstrong on the outside.
We got all kinds of moving and shaking. Armstrong on the outside. I think that was Natalie Nightmare, but she's getting put up high. Oh, down the last straightaway. That's going to be Olivia Armstrong taking the 1.
Yeah, you're going to have Hayes in there on the 2. It looked like it was going to be Morin for Throwdown coming in on that 3 spot, and what a battle in that semi number 1.
All right, it looks like next gate we got Callie Lexandrew, Bailey Enslow, Elda Beeman, Adrian Sanders, Lexus Colby, Tiffany Huber, Peyton Ridenauer, Esther Schreiber rounding out that field. Let's see what we got.
Oh, as we wait for the light. And the snap as they take it down the track on the run. Oh, looks like into corner number 1. Oh, a little bobble on the top side, but the 4 bike coming clean. That's going to be Colby. Colby got a run going as she drives it on down into turn number 2. It looks like it's going to be Enlow sitting on that 2 spot. Ridnour bringing it back along with Beeman. Taking it to the outside of the decision maker. Skying it up. Oh, she hits it. Can she go? No, she almost noses it up. We'll see if she comes clean. Meanwhile, up top, it looks like it's Colby. Got Anlo and Ridnour coming home.
Oh, man, J&R Rider going for it, just missing the cut. Unfortunately, Lexus Colby, she's going to take the number 1 and take that hot spot into the main event. We might get a replay on this one. Here we go. We got a replay. Looks like she's going to go right. She had it. She just had to pedal and go.
Oh, yeah. As they round that on around, that was going to be our women's rolling.
All right, guys, we are going to get into our elite women. Here we go. Let's see. Sorry, we're moving and shaking, our shuffling on our paper. We got Felicia Stansel on the inside, followed by Sophia Foresta in that gate 2. We got Yes Colors out of Canada. Who do we got? We got Drew Mickelson in that 3. Bear, Lauren Reynolds, Answer Renan Colors, followed by the 469 bike out of Venezuela, doing it for Royalty, Stephanie Hernandez. And on the outside, we got Brooke Crane on the Haro Colors, followed by your world number 1 and Olympic silver medalist Elise Post. And on the outside, doing it for Alpha, we have Bailey Cortman.
Oh, yeah, this is going to be a good gate as they're all getting focused on up. Going to see how they come on at us. Going to have Reynolds again inside a post. We'll see what happens. Elise got a long way to go coming out of gate number 7. Gate comes down. Here we go. Taking it down the track. Looks like Post trying to get there. Oh, she's closing down hard, but it's going to be the 469 bike. Hernandez. Oh, no. Post goes down in the turn. That's going to throw a wrench at this one. That's huge as you've got Hernandez coming on back at us. Hernandez on the go. She has got to have the 23 by Costanzo. Here comes Crane. She's going for the decision maker again. She skies it up. She's getting through. Can she pull the line? Coming home. Oh, wow.
How the
hold on.
Felicia Stansel now making the move up to the 1. Stephanie in that 2. Brooke coming onto the podium. But more importantly, you have Elise Post and Lauren Reynolds on the ground. They were up front earlier and they're on the deck, but they're back up and finishing it out. Whoa.
Wow. Talk about a change in strategy for that main as they go battling it up. Post gets hung up in the replay and goes down. Here you go, folks. See it at home.
This is what women's pro racing is all about. Nobody is backing down. Oh, man. That was an unfortunate one for her to go down on that one. But it looks like, I know Elise is going to get back up. She's going to be okay. She's got one more main event. She doesn't play around on this one. All right, guys. We got NAG 5 semis. We got Jack Plummer for factory free agent, Billy Russell for double cross, Braxton Elson for Haro Pro Max, Kai Affo factory S, Patrick Koo, full tilt bike code, Jesse Welch for throwdown, Bryce BB King Batten for factory throwdown, and Nicholas Adams doing it for that factory tangent rift crew.
Oh, here we go. One more time. We got BB King sitting on the outside. Look for Plummer. He had a good run. And again, Billy Russell out of gate number 1. You're going to see that field close up in a hurry. Here we go. Russell on gate number 1. Got King on the outside. You can see him coming to meet in the middle. They know where they're going. In and out of the turn. That's Russell on the top side. Here comes Batten. Got the Haro Pro Max ride. Taking it on the go as they bring that one on back at us. In and out of that turn. Oh, yeah. That's going to be big, bad Billy Russell. He's got the muscle and the hustle. Taking him on up through that section.
We're going to see some moving and shaking as it gets tight for that 2 and 3 spot. But it's going to be Billy Russell. He's looking to take the win. BB King going to hang on to that 2. We got Braxton in your 3. That was a tight one at the line. Was that another throwdown color? Was that Jesse Welch in 4?
I think that was a national number 1. That was going to be Jesse Welch coming through on that 4 spot. As we get back to semi number 4 sitting on the top side, the second rack of the NAG 5 bin. We've got the F bike. That's going to be Lime Time Tristan Judd for Factory Gold Gym. Got the National 8 Group number 10 bike. Getting it done for the Extreme Team, Robert Patterson. The National 8 bike for Anson Wren and Justin Napper. We're going to have the 27 bike for Factory Alpha, Anthony Picardo. We got the 6 bike for DK Bicycles, Coltrane, Enze, Arndt, and Fryer all locked up.
All right, here we go. Gate coming down on that inside. We're looking for Enze. Oh, we got a couple crashes down that first straightaway. And around that first turn, it's going to be Brian Enze leading the way. Oh, he's got a nice hole shot coming in and out of that second turn. That Tulsa turn, Picardo's back there in the 3. And going through the pro section, it's still going to be Enze leading the way.
You got Enze, Patterson 1 and 2. That is going to be Picardo. Now, there's some great power in the 19 to 27 class as they come on home. It'll go Enze, Picardo. He'll have Patterson going through. That's top 3 coming back at us out of that second semi-main.
These guys want it all. All right, here we go. AA Pro Racing. Why don't you tell us who we have on deck, Kevin?
All right, in our AA Pro, we've got the 44 bike of Anthony Dean, the 24 bike of Corbin Sherraw. We've got the 11 bike of Connor Fields winning the last rack. We've got the 2 bike of Sylvain Andre, the 313 of Nikai Kimmin, the 33 bike of Joris Today, the 279 of Trent Jones, and the 436 of Adam Armir.
All right, guys. Everybody, you can feel the tension in the air. Quiet. Shh. Here we go. All right, gate goes down, and looking through the middle of the pack, it's going to be chasing Anthony Dean into the first corner. Oh, but Sylvain Andre takes the whole shot now. Connor back there in the 2, Corbin Shaw in the 3, but now we got Joris jumping into the mix. Joris throwing an elbow, and Connor is almost off the track. He saves it.
Oh, look at them through the section. Got to have Andre. Here comes Fields trying to pull it back as they bring it in and out. Got more running and gunning as Jones is coming back at you. Got Andre, Fields coming through, Dean and Jones, and that means Joris was out of the top 4.
Oh my gosh, this is the USA BMX Grands. Joris is doing exactly what he has to do to hang on to the title chase, and Connor defended it perfectly. Joris laid into him everything that he could, but Connor hung on to it.
Oh, what a run.
Oh, Sidehack, gates coming down. Here we go. We're right in the middle of the racing action, Kevin.
Oh, wow. Talk about a quick turn back into the broadcast as we have got MJT colors coming on at us along with the Gladiators as your main event, taking them out of the Tulsa turn is MJT.
Oh, man, looks like MJT leading the way. We got the Gladiators. Oh, we got track. They're cutting the track. Oh, looks like Kuwahara's barely hanging on to it. We don't know what's going to happen coming down this last part of the straightaway. MJT's trying to keep it going, keep the dream alive. We didn't see the gate start, but I'm guessing they used their secret gate start technique, Kevin.
Oh, yeah, because they had the pop, the Gladiators trying to hold on as they come back at us. MJT, the Gladiators catching some air.
And rounding out the podium, it's going to be the Kuwahara boys. ET phoning home straight to that podium.
Oh, and that's your Sidehack main event. Here comes the Answer Renan crew.
Scooby-Doo, man. These guys are out here having a blast.
Your 2017 Golden Crank nominees for Team of the Year are Full Tilt Factory, Yes, BMX. Supercross BMX. Throwdown. Daylight Cycle Company.
Big round of applause, 2017 Team of the Year, Full Tilt. Congratulations, Fritz. Great job.
Thank you. I'd like to thank everybody that voted for Full Tilt for Team of the Year. And to our sponsors, Onyx, Tromax, Supercross, oh, who am I forgetting? Fly, Tioga. Thank you guys for everything. And thanks for all the votes. I really appreciate it. And to all the families, and thank you.
Fritz, thank you. One of the nicest guys I know. Congratulations, Fritz. Great job.
All right, Kevin, here we go. I'm going to take over the A-Pros. I'm going to let you jump in on the Vet Pro guys. With 10 points, we have Theo Chappelle. 8 points, Max Cans. 3 points, Justin Kinman. 9 points, Eddie Clearte. 12 points, Matt Kraveski. 12 points, Elijah Davis. 10 points, Tristan Torbeisen. And we have 8 points, Cameron Dirt Devil Moore. This is going to be some good racing action, Kevin. It's all going to come down to this third and final main, but I'm thinking that our number one guy here with Justin Kinman, he's got things fairly locked up. What we're really looking for is a podium now between Eddie, Max, and then we got a handful of guys between 8, 9, and 10 points for that third place.
Absolutely, as they get set to go. Got Cam Moore getting set on the inside.
All right, guys, let's see what we got. We got Theo lining up in gate 1. Kraveski in that 2, followed by Moore in the 3, Justin in the 4, Elijah on 5, and I'm going to be calling for Kinman to pull through on this one and make something happen. Let's see what we go when the gate goes down. All right, guys, gate going down. A-Pro main events coming down that first straightaway. We got Theo on the inside, Justin on the middle, and Cans coming around the outside. But no, we got bumping into that second turn between Moore and Cans, and around that second corner, the Tulsa turn. Theo's going to lead it away, followed by Kinman hanging on in that 2, and Max is back up there in that 3.
Oh, yeah, here he comes, Chappelle taking it at you. Kinman now Moore looking inside, pushing Cans back to the 4 spot as they come on home. Chappelle, he'll cross 1. Kinman, Moore, and Cans are top 4.
Oh, I'm thinking Kinman's going to get the 1 with the overall. I think that 3 is going to put, Cameron might get in that. No, we've got a tie between Theo and Cameron.
Yeah, it's going to be a tight one. We'll have to see how they score the rounds down. Now back on the top side, we have Vet Pro coming into the Vet Pro with 14 points. We have Zachary Barron with 10 points. We have James Carter on 16s. We got Howard Johnson as we bring it down 11 points. That's going to be Corey Stafford. Now we get into that top 4 with 8 points. Keith Fallon 6 points. Michael Weatherford on 5 points. We have Tim Knipe, and on 2 points with 2 aces, Christian Besserine.
Surprise, surprise. Dr. Holshot with 2 aces and going to finish in gate number 1.
Yeah, he's going to look for that inside line to take it on at us as we get ready for the gate drop. Gate comes down. It's going to be Besserine out in a hurry looking for another Vet Pro title as he takes him out of the turn. As he brings it on back, he has got Weatherford holding on that 2 spot. Weatherford trying to get ahead of Knipe as Knipe now setting in there on that 3 as they take it down to decision maker. Fallon trying to get there. It's Besserine. Weatherford, Knipe on the inside. Can he stick it?
Oh, and they both go down. Weatherford and Knipe both hit the deck. That was your podium. Christian's going to take it on home to win another title and another first place, and all we saw was that crash. We don't know what the rest of the finishes was. All we know is Christian took home another win, another title, and we had TNT and Weatherford. They're buddies, and they just blew each other up through the decision maker, Kevin.
My mouth is hitting the deck. I can't believe what just happened. We were looking for the battle. Oh, wow.
And that means we don't even know what your podium is because it was just so crazy. There was so much crashing going on. We don't even know what your podium is, but man, what a good one.
We got our NAG 5 Women's Challenge. We got our top 8 riders up on the top of the hill getting it done on the 7 bike. For throwdown, Stephanie Morin. On the World 3 plate for free agent, got Natalie Doherty. On the World 1, going to have full tilt ride, Olivia Armstrong. World 8 for Rideco, Emily Hayes. National Aid Group number 2, factory free agent, Bailey Enlow. World 4 for Gordy's Bicycles, Alexi Colby. National Aid Group number 1, Peyton Rittenauer. And National Aid Group number 3, that's Asa Shriver.
We're seeing a lot of world plates on this one.
Ooh, they're all stacked on up as they get ready to go. Got Armstrong on the inside next to Ridnour, so we'll see. But Colby's been having just some power coming at you with that World 4. And here the battle is. Got Armstrong. Oh, losing a couple on the outside. Colby powering on up in front of Armstrong as they take it on at you. Got to have Colby. Armstrong bringing it 1 and 2. That's got to be more. Oh, Armstrong going for broke, sliding out. Here we go. It's a slobber knocker, Tyler.
Oh, my gosh. What a race. This is what it's all about now. NAG 5, USA BMX, who wants it? The race isn't over yet, though. We got throwdown colors trying to chase her all the way down the line. This one's coming to the finish line, Kevin. We can't Lexi Colby hang on to it at the line.
Oh, wow, at the stripe. That was going to be Colby and Morin for throwdown, taking it right to the line. Ah, look for the replay. The carnage on this one was crazy.
I think I'm going to call Lexus Colby. I think she barely hung on to it, and she fought all the way. But how about Stephanie Morin absolutely battling all the way to the finish line?
Oh, yeah. As they have great NAG 5 women's run, it looks like we got our elite women up on the top of the hill.
All right, guys, we got a lot of mixed up points on this one. We're doing it with 9 points. We have Haro Pro Max, Brooke Crane, 9 points. Pro Max GW, Elise Post, 9 points. Answer Rennan, Lauren Reynolds. Stephanie Hernandez on that 6. Felicia Stansel on that 6. Sophia Foresta with 7. Keely Corman with 14. And Drew Mackelson tied with 6. We right now have a 3-way tie for first, a 3-way tie for second, and it's complete madness on this one.
Yeah, look at the ladies pros, the elite women are up on the top of the hill. Not one of them loaded into the gate yet, as I think they're waiting. They're checking some things out as they're looking for some reviews down that front side straightaway. Oh, look down. There was a couple riders that went down pretty hard. As we take it into that turn, here comes a replay back. This is to the NAG 5 challenge. And we got Colby. Here comes Armstrong. Now, Armstrong trying to take that Tulsa turn as she pushes it on in. She had a great line, and it looks like that front tire just washed out. Too much turn.
Yeah, you know what? She was definitely going for broke on that one, and that was awesome to see. But back up to the ladies, I just want to talk about how intense this is. We're doing 3 main events on this one. But we have such a massive tie. I don't think I've ever seen points like this. 3-way tie for first with all 6 points. Then we have 3 other women tied with 9 points. And then but in the mix, Sophia Foresta with 7 points. So, like, essentially 4 are tied for first place right now, because it doesn't matter if Sophia beats one of those other 6 girls with 6 points, she takes the win. So we got a 4-way tie for first and a 3-way tie for that next spot.
Yeah, and you're sitting up on the top of the gate. You've got Crane, Post, and Reynolds all with 9 points, knowing Hernandez and Stansel got 3 points in front of them. What do you think the mindset is of what they're going to try to do in this race?
You know what? It's just like, if you're Elise right now, all you can focus on is winning, because you can't control the rest of the pack. There's nothing else that you can do. And as you're seeing on the screen right now, this is what put Elise with those 9 points. She really needed to jump up and get that 7 instead of the 8, just to kind of separate herself a little bit. But it really doesn't matter now, because all Elise has to do, she has to finish strong in this one. The title is, I think, fairly hers at this point. So it's all about just winning the race herself and let the chips fall where they may. Who knows if she's going to win the race, because there's too much other stuff that can happen.
And here you go on the replay. We got Brooke Crane, Haro Pro Max rider. This is 2nd time in a row going for the decision maker. She hits a little on that 2nd step-up jump, but she clears through.
The only girl to make it successful, I think that far anyway. Not perfectly successful, but we'll call it. She made it through.
Absolutely. A for effort, gets it on through, and here we go. Ladies, elite women in the gate getting ready to do the dance.
Kevin, you want to take the first half of this one? I'll jump on the second half.
Yeah, as they get set now, they are calling them out again on the gate. We got Crane, Post, Reynolds, Hernandez, Stancil, Foresta, Corton, and Michelson as they get ready to go. Crane and Post inside in lanes 1 and 2. You've got Reynolds sitting way on the outside, and then again, Hernandez on the 469 in gate number 8. She's going to be looking to get out and move over and close up some real estate. We'll see if Reynolds is going to hold her out.
Yeah, I mean, Elise is going to have to win, and there's going to have to be a lot going on in the back of the pack to keep the win.
Gate comes down. Here comes Post. Got Crane on the outside. Hernandez and Reynolds. All Foresta getting tied up with Reynolds. Now Crane taking Hernandez up. So Post and Crane getting 1 and 2 as they bring it. They got Hernandez on the 3 spot. Out of Tulsa turn they go. Post down through the rhythms. Now it's Hernandez and Crane going through.
You know what? It doesn't matter. Hernandez should have stayed where she was. That 3rd place would have got her the overall, and now she's in the back of the pack. She just lost the main event win right now, and I think this is going to put Sophia Foresta in the overall win right now. Elise Post is going to win the main event. Sophia Foresta is going to come across in the 2. Foresta just won the Girls Pro main event.
Wow.
Hernandez, she was in 3rd. That would have got her the overall. That would have given her 9 points.
That was a huge tactical error to go through and cut the infield. She's going to end up with an 8th place as they come back. We got the NAG 5 Men's Challenge on the top side of the hill.
All right, guys, coming in, we got Billy Russell for double cross, Braxton Elson, Jesse Welch, Bryce BB King, Robert Patterson, Justin Napper, Anthony Baccardo, and Brian Enzi rounding out that gate. I'm looking for Enzi on the outside. He's been pulling. We've got Billy Russell. BB King's been laying it down. The outside of this gate is really stacked between the 4 through 8 spot.
Oh, it's going to definitely take this one and get things going. Now look out in gate number 5. You're going to have a good run going on at us as they get ready to go.
Oh, man, it's going to be, you know, Baccardo, he's always a quick kid. He can lay something down. Obviously, Welch is in gate 1, national 1, so he can play something too.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's see what we got here. NAG 5 men, main event, ready to go. All right, guys, gate goes down, and we're looking for double cross colors coming out of the inside, or out of the middle. Everybody's getting pedals, and Baccardo, big upset taking this one for him. This is huge if he can hang on to this. Billy Russell on the outside looking to make something happen. Look for the throwdown, boys, in that 3 and 4, but Baccardo's hanging on to it. Can he stay smooth through this section? No!
It's Russell. Baccardo goes down as he hits big bad Billy Russell on the go. BB King, Bryce Patton on that 2 spot. As they come home, it's Russell. Batten coming through. It's going to be Answer Rennan Color sitting in there on that 3 spot as they bring it back at us. What a run. That was Napper on the 3 in our replay coming up.
Oh my gosh, look at him. He just goes too low. The pressure was on. He wanted to win this one. This is a coveted NAG 5 title. This is huge for these guys. And Baccardo, he just pushed through a little bit too much, leading that main event. The pressure was on, and he took it to the ground. And it's going to come down to the wire on this one. This is an exciting main. I cannot wait to see what happens on this one. I have goosebumps waiting for this gate to drop down. All right, you can hear the hype. You can hear the audience start to quiet down. We're waiting for that cadence to call. Whew. All right, guys, they're standing up, and let's wait for that gate to drop. All right, here we go. Gate comes down on the last main event of the night, and on the inside for Supercross, Anthony Dean. Joris, oh no! Big crash in the first turn, but Anthony Dean's going to hang on to the win. Connor's going to play it safe in that too. He's already looking back to see where everybody else is. Connor knows exactly what he's got to do. Anthony wants to take this last one home, and it's going to be Anthony Dean staying smooth. Connor hanging on to that 2nd, and Neek in that 3.
Yes, they come on back. You got to have up on the top side, Dean going to go Fields. He knows it's going to be Kimmy coming on through as they go 1, 2, 3. Folks, you know it watching at home. Connor Fields with 3 points, 2 more. That's going to give him 5. And it's podium time.
Kevin, we have your newest first-time USA BMX #1 pro. He was the golden boy at the Olympics, and he is your newest USA BMX Pro #1 in his first ever title. This title hasn't been brought back to America since 2009 when Randy Stumpy was the last guy to take this one, and now look at who's following in Stumpy's footsteps. Connor Fields, your newest #1 pro.
Oh, it's so great. The crowd going wild as Connor's tossing his gloves on up into the stands. Yeah.
I tried that glove toss earlier. Gloves are super hard to throw. He's not going to be able to make it up in that stands very easy. I already tried that.
Oh,
Let's see. He's going to give it a second try.
Yeah, there they go. The title coming back to the American soil. What a great run, a smart run, and you called it coming out of the Tulsa turn. He knew where he was at in the second spot. He had the points in his head. Here comes the replay down the front straightaway. Take us through it.
Looks like Anthony Dane hanging on to that inside. Now we're going to switch back here. We know what happened. We know Dino took the last win, but Connor won the war today, winning the race, winning the title, and bringing it back home to America's soil. All right, here's that replay. Look on the inside. Anthony got a great hole shot. Looked like Joris kind of checked up a little bit. Joris had to do something a little bit more right now. Right now, Connor knows that he's free and clear. If he can just stay there, it's his.
All right, looks like we are going to the stage, folks. Now look at this. Here he is, just crossing the finish line, still catching his breath, and he's taking a moment to sign some autographs, sign a plate.
Probably can't even breathe at the moment.
That is, you know, true. You're pro right there. That is going to be your new.
So one thing I'd like to talk about right now, though, is how Bubba Harris now remains the only pro in history to win 3 titles in a row. Sam came extremely close recently. Now Joris came extremely close tonight. But we still only have one guy who's won it 3 times in a row now, Bad Bubba.
Oh, yeah, and we'll see how history stands up 4 years from today. Could there be something different going on?
Yeah, that is a very good point. We see the podium guys getting ready right now. We're going to be giving out some big cups, some big checks. We got all kinds of stuff, good stuff that's ready to go on with this podium. I mean, it means the world to these pro riders to be able to get that cup, hold it above their head, and say that this is one of the most coveted titles. The World Championship is awesome, but it's one day. This is a year-long war for these riders. They're going to line up weekend in, weekend out, lay it on the line, and whoever holds that cup above their head today, it means the world for these riders. It's something that they all want from day one.
Yeah, absolutely, and I can only imagine what the feeling they are going through right now, you know, as they get it done, as we get the points scored on out in the elite women's to see what's going on. I'd have to imagine with the post lead, she's going to hold on and probably grab another title, become the most winningest BMXer in history. As we take it, looks like we're getting closer and closer to get onto that podium ceremony. As you can see, a lot of the amateurs down in the field. We've got some pros down in there. Keith Fallon sitting there for Supercross Vet Pro.
I'm guessing he got on the podium then, I'm assuming, because he's down there. Because we didn't get to see that finish line on that one, so I'm assuming Kent jumped on the podium.
Yep, got Cam Moore sitting there on the inside for yes, as he's going to probably be on the A-Pro podium as they settle themselves on in on this evening. Now they're doing all the points totaling and double checking it down there as they run their spreadsheets and making sure everything comes out just right. The folks back at home, you know, you're going to get as they're totaling up the points, and we get through tonight's pro classes and awarding of the men's and women's elite cups. Don't forget, tomorrow they'll be back on the air for the amateur side as we start things off with round 2 tomorrow morning. You can tune on in and watch that racing going on as they crank it on through the day. We have eighth mains and quarter mains and semi mains, and then the main starting up later tomorrow afternoon. And it is going to be some off-the-hook racing. I'm telling you what, get your friends, pull up the recliner, get yourself a little bit of snack on the table in front of you, and get ready to watch that because it's going to be another great show coming your way.
Yeah, you know what, I agree. There's nothing like that amateur cup. There's nothing like being an amateur on the gate and having BA get on the gate and go, next one that can take over the points lead. I mean, you feel that pressure, and just like these pros want to win a #1 cup, those amateurs want to win that cup just as bad. It means the world to them. It looks like we're going to get a little replay of that AA main event. Looking on the inside, we got Anthony Dean rocking back there. This guy has such an amazing drive. The horsepower of these AAs down this first straightaway is unreal.
Yes, he's taking it in. You can see nice clean shot for them open. Here comes BA. We'll turn it to the stage.
In third place, Natalie Daughtry. In second place, Stephanie Marin. And your winner of the 2017 NAG 5 Women's Challenge, Lexus Colby. Here you go, Lexus. Congratulations, girls. And Lexus, it looks like we have Brooke Crane's jersey from the NAG 5 Challenge at some point. Congratulations, girls. And your NAG 5 men podium winners, Justin Napper in 3rd place. Coming in 2nd was Bryce Batten. And your 1st place NAG 5 men winner, Billy Russell.
Oh boy, man, I'll tell you what. Look at the top 3 over there, man. A nice little spread going on with Welch Napper and Bad Billy Russell out front. Man, I'll tell you what, you want to know who pound for pound the baddest BMXer in the amateur world is. Those are your top 3 right there, guys, in the NAG 5 Challenge.
And now for the 2017 Grand National A Pro podium, sitting in 8th place, Matt Krezoveskis, Tristan Turnabes in 7th, Olajuwon Davis in 6th, Eddie Clerte in 5th, Max Carnes in 4th, and your podium, Cameron Moore. Come on up, Cameron. Sitting in 2nd place, Theo Chappelle and Justin Kimmen. Yep, and we have a special gift for the winner. From the city of Tulsa. You can always be on Tulsa time now. So there you go. It's a custom 40-year anniversary watch from the city of Tulsa. So there you go, Tulsa time. Thank you, Tulsa. Okay, now for your Vet Pro podium. Sitting in 3rd place, Michael Weatherford. 2nd place was Kent Fallon. And your Grands winner for this year, Christian Besserine. Here you go, Christian. Tulsa time. Thank you, Tulsa. Oh, check. Where? Look behind the lease post, Christian.
Yeah, with the Vet Pro main, the Vet Pro purse was $4,000, so $1,200 going out for the win in the Vet Pro main event. Christian Besserine, a.k.a. Dr. Holshot, taking that top spot once again at the Grands.
Women's Pro. Women Pro. Hey, look, that's Women Pro. That's Women Pro. Look behind the other one. There's not. Get in here, Weber. Sorry, hold on.
So congratulations once again to Kenneth Fallon, Michael Weatherford, and Christian Besserine, your Vet Pro winner at the 2017 USA BMX Grand Nationals.
It's a Vet Pro title. Do what? That's the title, Vet Pro title. I just need Christian. Okay, you got it. Where'd my PC go? Okay, Christian. Once again, you're back on the stage as the national #1 Vet Pro for the 5th time, I believe. I think you got one more to go to tie Carnes and Roop. So next year, you got to do it again. But congratulations, Christian. Which one's? Thank you. And you know the drill. Big round of applause, guys. Christian Besserin, your national #1 Vet Pro 2017. This is his 5th national #1 title. Of course, from Argentina, living in SoCal. Christian?
Yeah, I can't believe it. It's the 5th one. You know, since I've been racing, always been dreaming about this cup, and I never thought I was going to get the 5th one. And with 40 years old too, you know, still racing and still having fun. I want to thank all my sponsors. First, I want to thank God for giving me the strength. You know, I'm a little bit old, and I need it every race, and all the protection, and also I want to thank to my family, my wife, my son, my family in Argentina, and Charlie and Jim, and all the Throwdown family for all what you guys do in each race, and have such a good atmosphere in every race. And also I want to thank all the guys that I train to keep me young and pushing me and keep me motivated. As much as I want to push them, they keep me motivated to ride every day. And I want to thank USA BMX for gave me this opportunity to race all these years, and all the fans out there. Thank you.
Congratulations, Christian. Also, Feedback Sports has donated a Pro Bike Elite stand and a Team Edition toolkit for you as well, but we'll have that up there in the trailer. You can get it this weekend, but congratulations, Christian. Yep. Now for your Women Elite podium for the 2017 Grands for today. In 8th place, Keely Cortman. 7th place, Drew McKilson. 6th place, Stephanie Hernandez. And 5th place, Lauren Reynolds. 4th place was Felicia Stansel. And your podium in 3rd place, Brooke Crane. 2nd place for the day was Elise Post. And your winner of the 2017 Grands Women Elite, Sophia Foresta.
Out in Rock Hill, South Carolina. So good stuff going on all season long for Sophia Foresta, Brooke Crane, and Elise Post.
And Elise, if I could borrow you for just a few more minutes. Big round of applause for Elise Post, guys. 2017 National #1 Girl Pro.
Well, first off, the ladies for some pretty intense, tight racing today. It was a pretty close battle. I believe Tyler just told me it was essentially a 4-way tie on the win going into it, with 3 of us tied on 2nd. So that's pretty cool. And to finish it off with a win was great. I can't say I was happy to tear up this pretty white jersey today, and it wasn't a picture-perfect day, but it was great racing. Really proud. Congratulations to Sophia on a win today. That's an awesome win to have. And Brooke and Stephanie and all those girls that were willing to send the pro section in the racing, congratulations taking that risk. That was really awesome for our class to see that. And on top of that, I just want to say thank you to everybody who obviously voted for the Golden Crank. That was awesome and completely unexpected. And I don't know, this is pretty cool to be writing my name on another history in USA BMX, history record, whatever you want to say. It's an honor to be here on my 10th time holding this cup up, and every time it gets more and more special, and this year was absolutely incredible having Sam in my corner in another way. And obviously it was a little bit of a rough start to the year with a few crashes, not the best racing, and kind of turned it around leading into the World Championships. Got my first world title and finished the year out really strong with his guidance, and that was really incredible. And thank you to the whole training group for being there for me through everything. And on top of that, thank you to all the sponsors that came on board late in the season. I didn't have a ride or anything sorted as the year started, and everything kind of came together, and I work with all the best brands: Promax, GW, Clean, Troy Lee, ODI, Broski, KMC, Onyx Racing, and USA Cycling and USA BMX. Thank you for putting on this amazing series, and it really is the greatest race on earth, and I look forward to seeing everybody next year.
Okay, we'd also like to invite up the top 5 women from the Grands today. Oh, the overall top 5. So Danny George finished 5th for the year. Shaylin Reno, 4th place. Come on up, ladies. Lauren Reynolds was our overall number 3 for the year. Brooke Crane, of course, was number 2. And your number 1, Elise Post. Okay, now for your AA Pro podium, your men's elite podium. In 8th place, Bara Kadu. 7th, Corbin Shara. 6th place, Sylvain Andre. Trent Jones in 5th place. Joris Daudet in 4th. And your podium, Neat Kimman, come on up. Anthony Dean. And your winner for the day and the year, Mr. Connor Fields. Connor, you also got the whole shot award, of course. Compliments of answers, $250. Connor, I've been wanting to do this with you for a long time now. 9 years. It's been since 2009 a U.S. rider has won the title. So I want to thank you for bringing the title back to USA as well. And great job, bud. Watched it for a lot of years and loved it. Amazing. Amazing career. Of course, gold medal. I mean, what can I say? Here, you say it. Congratulations, Connor.
Thanks, B.A. Oh. I lost my voice screaming at the finish line, so sorry it's all raspy now. Man, I've wanted one of these stupid white hats for like 15 years now. This is the 15th year I've come to the Grands. I came for the first time in 2002 with my dad, and I've gotten 2nd or 3rd for this cup 3 times in amateur and 4 times in pro. So to finally cross that finish line and get that first one, man. Woo! I'm wearing this thing for a week. No, I'll keep it short, but I just have to thank my family, my mom and my dad, first and foremost, for the constant support throughout my entire career, both on and off the track. I got to thank my coach, Sean Dwight, and my training partners, Max Cans and Trent Jones. 4 weeks ago, we got together and we set a plan, and we set big goals, and we came out here and we all just did our best, and it was a lot of fun. So thanks to those guys for that. Thanks to all my sponsors. I've ridden for Chase Bicycles every lap I've taken as a pro, and honored to bring them another title. Monster Energy, Fresh Park, all my other sponsors. And thank you to all the fans. It was great hearing loud cheers whenever I was in the gate or when I was making moves or anything. I could hear you guys, so thanks for that. And we'll see if we can do it again next year.
Hold on, Connor. And I know you've seen this happen, so you know the drill. All right, guys, big round of applause. Your number 1 pro for 2017, Connor Fields.
If I forgot my girlfriend, she would kill me when I got home, so thanks to my girlfriend, too.
Awesome. And Connor, compliments of Feedback Sports. You got the cool bike stand and the team edition tool set, so we'll have that up there for you at the trailer. I'd like to thank those guys. That's a super cool stand too. So, thank you, Connor. Now we got the overall. Hold on, Connor. One more. Okay, let's get the top 5. Okay, your overall top 5, Anthony Dean was in 5th, Sylvain Andre in 4th, Corbin Shara, 3rd overall, Joris Daudet, number 2, and of course your national number 1 pro from USA, Connor Fields.